Well, everyone, here we are on our continued adventure back to the future. We started this journey about a year and a half ago, and we came on and shared with you guys in October our trip back to the Salisbury, Connecticut area to learn about our heritage and our family that's been there for a couple of 100 years, and even further back on my Native American Indigenous side of my family. And so the update is the following. Since we visited Salisbury, while we were there, we visited Salisbury School, the boarding school for boys, and the boys interviewed and checked out the campus because they had been working with the boys on a documentary primarily about our family and other African Americans in the area that the town didn't know about. And from that experience and that relationship, they were invited to apply to the school. Well, we're on our way to
Salisbury. On the way to Salisbury.
They have been admitted, both of them, to Salisbury School. So we are on our way to the airport to drop off my junior and my postgraduate boys for their first year at the school. So guys, man, this is kind of full circle. You said it kind of feels surreal. And this is the first time your dad's going to be going to the area to actually see everything. We've talked about it. Yeah. So tell me, how do you feel like we got here? How do you feel about the whole process in general, and how you got to this point? You got to lean in so they can see you, please.
I feel like I've been moving on an escalator of momentum, and I know God's got me here. It's been one thing after another. From the people to the students to the boys, it's just been one thing after another since last year, and I don't know. I guess now I can say my anxious is starting to convert into excitement.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so
good.
We'll see.
That's exciting. And Kasai, from the time where you were like, I'm not going to no Connecticut, to I might go, to I'm visiting. Man, this place is pretty nice. To I'll apply. To we actually got admitted. To, you know what, it's an opportunity I can't pass up. I'm going to miss my friends. I'm going to miss everybody. Where are you now?
Speaking of right now, I'm very excited to go to Salisbury. I'm ready to see what comes out of this experience. I couldn't pass up this opportunity. It's one of the biggest opportunities I've had in my whole lifetime. And I'm ready to see what God has in favor for me and my brother, and we're just gonna see how it goes.
Okay, and now Papa, man, your boys, these are your boys. You used to not let them walk in the parking lot after 9 o'clock without you, so they're going halfway across the country to school now. That's a big change. So how do you feel about your boys' preparation, the opportunity, and what's happening at this very moment?
Well, I'm very excited for my boys that they have this opportunity of a lifetime, and so I'm very excited about that. I've come to grips with the fact that my boys are gifts, and so in them being gifts, I realized that they were only just given to me for a brief period of time, and so now I'm allowing them to do what God is calling them to do. So it's pretty difficult as their dad to release them. But for me, I have to take it one step at a time. This is surreal. This, to me, it's like a movie, and
that's what it feels like.
I feel like I'm a passenger. I feel like I'm in the audience watching the movie.
Yeah.
Right? And so, but the problem is I'm driving. So I'm literally, I'm actually, going through this process. So I'm just giving back to God what He allowed us to have for a brief period of time. So very grateful.
Well, for me, this is definitely surreal. The idea that 2.5 years ago, we didn't know what a Salisbury was, to meeting some of the most genuine, amazing, kind people who open their arms to our boys the way they have. I feel comfortable and confident knowing that I'm going to leave them in good care. And, you know, you can't say that about every place that you take your kids. So yes, great academic and opportunity of a lifetime. And I told them, you know, the only person that our children should be in competition with is the version of themselves yesterday. They should always be striving to be better than they were the day before. Not compared to anybody else, not what anybody else is doing. You know, they say don't look to the right, don't look to the left. You know, put your life support on first before you worry about anybody else. And so I'm just really excited about who in this next chapter of their lives, this next season of their lives, watching them becoming. Because we never really become, we're always becoming. So it'll be great to check in with you guys at Thanksgiving.